look out my window.
Hello traders, Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. It is July the 4th, and here in the United States, it is a national holiday, so we are experiencing a very, very quiet day this Sunday, July the 4th, and this, of course, is the daily report. Forex Gold is currently trading nominally higher at 1212.18. It's had, as I said, a very, very small range. I expect very quiet activity from the U.S. traders both today as well as tomorrow, as this is a national 4-day weekend or holiday. After witnessing one of the largest drops, in fact, the largest drop since February of this year, it does appear as though we have had a small retracement, and we have formed a base roughly at around 1203. As I say, currently trading about $9 to $10 off of that base at 1212. Now, I did talk about the possibility, and I do believe that it is very possible that at this point, in terms of our Elliott wave count, we have received what we call a basic correction, and that we are currently in our wave A of that correction here. On Friday's weekend report, I talked about one plausibility, which is that this corrective phase A, B, and C could form what we call a basic zigzag pattern. A zigzag pattern would be our A wave. Let's assume that this is the bottom of that. We come up for our B, and then we have one final low, and then, of course, we move back into our impulse phase with the recount starting again at 1. Now, there is another possibility in terms of the way that basic corrective waves can work. There's 3 to 6 basic structures, but there are 2 that are most prevalent. And the one that I want to talk to you about today is what's called a flat pattern. In a flat pattern, unlike the zigzag, you would still get your A wave here, you would get your B wave, but your C wave would basically be equal in length. And what would happen, it's called a flat, of course, wave, because what tends to happen is you'll get equal lows, so that if we do in fact see this form a flat corrective wave, we would get this B wave coming up. We've talked about a couple of different Fibonacci levels that we think it might go to. 1226, 1241 are the 2 most prevalent. It would then come back down, test this base here at 1203 in a what's called a flat correction, and then move and begin our recount again, having our impulse waves 1 through 5. Now, as I said, during this holiday weekend here, I do expect very, very quiet activity. As I said, it's currently trading a little bit higher. What we want to see through next week is whether or not, in fact, this market can carry through to the upside. And if we truly are in a correction, we are going to stall at some point, whether it's 1226 or 1241. We will stall at some point, and we will retrace for that final C wave. My assumption at this point, because I am fundamentally so bullish on the market, is I am expecting a semi-flat correction in the market, and I would look for the market to carry and continue up to the upside. But we'll have to see, traders, exactly how this market wants to trade over the next week. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, wishing you a happy 4th of July Independence Day for those of you in the United States, a great weekend for those of you globally, and wishing all of you good trading. Bye-bye. We'll talk to you tomorrow.